Mic check, testing. Looks like we're all good and up and running. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing today? It is a beautiful day. I love today. Today is Wednesday. Today is the day that we stream more Fire Emblem, Justice and Pride. So, I've said this a billion times, but I'm doing a Dubby giveaway once we hit 50 subscribers. So if you're just not joining on TikTok, we're doing a 50 subscriber giveaway on the YouTube. YouTube is the same thing as the TikTok. TikTok, YouTube, TRent00. But yeah, so not much to talk about going into this other than we lost Jake, and I'm pretty heartbroken about that, honestly. And yeah, we'll continue to live on without him. We'll just have to make some changes as far as our main roster, because we did have Jake up there as like one of the main four that we were using. Yeah, I believe it was Jake, Teddy, George, and Stefan were like our main four units that we were going with every time. And yeah, we have seemed to have lost said units. Yeah, pretty heartbreaking, but we have to continue with our lives. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing well. I had two TikToks blow up back to back. It was one with my dog and then one with Pokemon. How ironic that I would say Pokemon. And as we were getting ready to move, I was looking around. I kept finding a bunch of random stuff just sitting around. Some of that random stuff just happened to be like old boxes from way back when. This one's got a few tears on the side of it. But I literally, like, I was going through all my stuff. I have so many of these unopened just in my possession. Look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous, beautiful. We love it. And then I found a bunch of hollows that I had, you know, sleeved up. There's a whole stack. There's 4 stacks of hollows right there. Regulars and reverses. It's crazy. I got way too many Pokemon cards. If anybody would like to come to Houston and take these off my hands, I would be truly appreciative of that. If you would like to do so. I genuinely have way too many. My bulk section, I'm almost to the point where I'm about to just start throwing stuff away. But I feel like there's people in the world that'll want it, so I don't want to just throw it away. Alright, let's see. We're going to go with this guy. I like this guy. He's got potential to be amazing. We lost, what did we use? We lost a spear sword unit. Is Nestor our new Jake? Can he be our new Jake? Does he have Jake potential? Well, let's find out right now on this episode of Should I Open It or Should I Keep... No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Alright, let's see. Let's grab all that because we're going to use it. And then grab some swords. Honestly, we're going to drop a chest key because I don't really want to carry a chest key. I want to carry a vulnerary with her. Yeah, preparation phase. What do we need? What happened? I heard a noise. Who did what? We got to comment on something. It was YouTube. Who commented on my YouTube? Who said you could comment on my YouTube? Hang on, I don't have YouTube pulled up. Let me pull it up. I gotta switch back and forth on these whenever I get like comments and stuff. What was it? Hello Trent, how are you? I'm doing good, Aries. How's it going, buddy? I see that. Thank you so much for the comment. You know, every little bit helps. Hope you're having a splendid, amazing, blessed day because you commented on my video. You see how the world works? You get great fortune just by commenting on my videos. The Black Knight. I see that. Yeah, you got a little sprite and everything on there. The Black Knight, he said. Out here with the bougie surnames. If you were to ask certain people, they'd say that my name is Trentarion, even though it's T-Rent on like my handle and everything. Give me 1 second. We're doing battle prep here. I'm trying to stay a little focused so that we can get through this successfully and safely. Yeah, that's gonna be the move right there. I'm gonna let her hold the Iron Slayer. Okay, let's see. We're gonna have 2 thieves pop up somewhere in the middle of this map. I think it's those 2 areas, those staircases. And then, oh, I get 1 more unit. Hang on, timeout. Hold up, let me put some nigga in it. Who do we want? What do we want? Aries, if you are watching right now, pick one of these characters. I'll main it for you. I'll make it one of my top 4 priorities. Pick one. Drop a name in chat right now. Or I can go with, obviously, the knight. I know I didn't have that sitting there. But pick one of these characters right here if you're still there. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Damn it. I was hoping you wouldn't say Luigi. I didn't even want to show him to you. Look at those terrible growths. Alright, we'll do it. He's like a staff main. The guy's a bit of a nut. Alright. We'll put Luigi in. Thou savior Luigi. Just waiting for Mario to show up. It's like, so how'd you get sued? I mentioned a lot of Nintendo characters. Alright, let's double check. Any spear unit, or spear, archers. We got archer to the left of us, so we're gonna go right with you. And then, yeah, we're gonna do it this way. You wanna do the knight? Alright, that's it, last chance. No more changes. I'm gonna ice this man right away, just out of spite because you changed right there last second. I'm gonna let him go. I'm just be like, oh, you like that guy? You like that guy? Man, how did it happen? One of these people have a freaking javelin, and I need it. Who's got all my javelins? I guess it's people that needed them. Alright, I'm gonna take that one. It's fine. Alright, last save right there. We're going in. Ladies and gentlemen, it has begun. Moving into the level. I don't think any of them can even... Yeah, they can barely hurt Penny. Penny's such a goat. Penny is our legendary goat of a goat. Greatest of all pennies. They call her the Goat. With a P. Goat. There's not a better penny in the world besides this penny right here. The penny that lives on in our hearts. Ah! Why you got Luna? Nobody said to hold Luna. Nobody said that was okay. Oh yeah, but I got something for you. I got. Apparently he can crit with that. That's crazy. Crit? How you gonna crit with a light brand? That's crazy. What's that look like? I guess that's what that looks like. I guess it's an electric light brand. That's some strange stuff right there. That's some funky business. Some would say it's not real. Because what you mean you got lightning coming out of your sword and it's a light sword? I can understand the reference light to light. But like, let's think about this for a second. Let's think about this. Lightning and light magic. Lightning is associated with anima magic. What is going on? Oh, okay. I would say I got no notifications going on here on my TikTok. What do you got? You got a divine. Oh, geez, what is that? Deal effective damage to monster units. Survive lethal damage. Oh, that's fine. I'll work with that. I fear not you. Oh yeah, I definitely don't fear you. This Ballistia is about to just sit here and eviscerate you, because guess what I'm about to do? Double down, baby. Put it all on red. Hello, Brittany. Thank you for joining the live. Crank him, John. Just built different. He's built different. That's what it is. He's a goat. Look at that. Leveled up. Terrible growths. Terrible growth. Get him out of there, coach. Get him out of there. Take the seat away from him. What do we say? That's a big old comment. Hang on. When I play this game, I bring Donovan. Also in the Jugdale games, the light brand can crit. Also light in the light magic type is radiant from the sun. Oh, so you've played this one before. I am trying to avoid Donovan. I do not like using essentially my Seth characters, if that makes sense, because I feel like it's too heavy of a carry. I want it to be a little bit more organic than just letting, because like, I don't know if you watch any of his videos, but Kratos, he recently did a solo run at Seth. And during Seth's solo run, it was like literally the greatest breeze or easiest breeze of his life. That man probably had the best time making that video because it took him no time to make it. Seth, along with Donovan, are hard carry characters. They're like your safeguard whenever you join in, and I want to avoid using him just because, like, I feel like it's cheating. I know it's not cheating because you get him in the game, but like I feel like it's cheating. I miss Jake. I wish Jake didn't pass away and perish on us the way he did. Let's see, you do 4 damage there. Come on, Tony, what are you doing here? Alright, come on. Misha, hit a crit on this guy. Thank you for dodging. No crits. But yeah, I don't want to use said character, Donovan, because I just feel like he's the big carry. And I want it to be a little bit more organic than just being carried by one single character. Let's see what we got going on over here. We're good, everyone's good. What do you have? An axe? I must ask you a question. How do you like swords in your face? Mr. George! Save him 10% on his concrete. Oh, I've been at work too much. Save him 10% or more on his car insurance. Ooh, shoot. How far is that archer getting? Oh, we're good. You know, actually, maybe he would probably... No, he'd do terrible, actually. He'd die, like, almost instantaneously. That'd be an atrocious idea right there. Kill the soldier. Sorry, little soldier. We had to take care of you. Yeah, so... Our downside is we lost, what was that guy's name? Dominic? Damien or something like that? I can't remember his name right now for whatever reason. But we lost him, and when we did lose a very important tome. We lost a tome that is very effective against Cavaliers. And I really wanted that because that was going to be an easy carry right there. But, you know, we got to move on with our lives. We don't get what we want every time that we want it. So, yeah, that's just our life, and that's our luck. Alright, let's get our boy here. He's not doing much, so we're going to hold off on that. I want him to be getting finishes, not just like love taps on people. Oh, she can reach him. Ooh, but yeah, I can't do that. That would actually hurt. Do a crit. Do a crit. That's not a crit. Hang on, gotta go back over to the YouTube. I hear noises. Makes sense that I used Donovan because he was the last person to see Adela's brothers. Adirn's brother, or whatever the main lord is. You were close. It was Adirn. I have a struggle. I look at it almost like 3 times a week, and I still forget it. No, Jake didn't deserve to die. He died a terrible death, and it was all my fault, and I'm a terrible person. I should retire my tactician belts. It was atrocious the way that he had to go out. Honestly, I still don't forgive myself for his loss. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, though. Look at that. Don't we love that? That's a beautiful situation right there. Free level up and everything. And power. Let's go. Alright, I don't know how long I've taken so far, but we are going to try and start pushing a little bit harder on this. Adirn can go this way. Penny can go this way. Nobody else needs healing, so I'm just going to use this opportunity to push How you say that? Ganymede? Ganymede? Ganymede. 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 We're gonna go with Ganymede. Ganymede. We're gonna push Ganymede up. Ganymede wouldn't want to be ya. Alright, what's with the pauses here? Coden? Coden? I need the Coden to step up and do his job here. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Where's my Axe Reaver? Who's got my Axe Reavers? You do. We're gonna put Roderick in there and get some business going. Crank him, John! Yeah, we used up our killer lance on Roderick and Stefan, I think it was. We had some killer lances there, and we did end up using those up. For convenient purposes. Very convenient purposes. It was a very nice situation where we had to use those up. That was a beautiful level, by the way. I didn't even look at that, but it's gorgeous. Excited about that. Made me so happy. Comment. We have comment. Also, I was just on Davis' stream where he beats FE6 gambling. Iron Man with 4 streams. Klein, Lewin, Goat. Now, obviously, Goat. Who's Davis? I think I see, notifications for a guy named Davis that streams often. I'm not sure. He's an FE streamer, right? I'm not like tripping dookie dogs. That's a beautiful level right there. What's everybody doing here? All these gorgeous levels. Ooh, y'all move. That's scary. Azaste. Zade no. Y'all moving and y'all hurt. What's the word, bird? Instant death. I'm a gambler, but I'm not that kind of gambler. Let's see what y'all holding. Both Axe Reavers, so a sword would be the most efficient against y'all, believe it or not. I love that situation. I didn't forget Gonzalez and Garrett, and yes, Davis is an FE streamer. He makes very good edits. I have never taken the time to watch any of this fella's content, but if I get the chance, I will. I watch Kratos, Irish. If you don't follow Irish already, he's a good guy. He's kind of like a mentor to me. So shout out Irish Coffee. Look that up if you're big into FE streamers. He's a chill dude. He can come off a bit aggressive sometimes, but he's definitely a chill dude. He's the one that gave me my big start. He's the one that pushed me to do this. He said that if I was gonna do it, I need to do it for real. So I owe a lot of this to that guy. Just hope he never switches up on his day ones. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. $17, that's 34. I don't want to do that because 34 damage is just not enough for my liking. We're gonna wait turn. Yep. We can enemy phase this. What's our time looking like? 19 minutes in. Aries, in case you didn't know, I always try to keep my videos around an hour or less. 1, so it's digestible content. 2, so people can go back and rewatch it and not take up their entire day, like how I have to do whenever I want to watch a Kill Tony special. I try to make this all very digestible. That way, if somebody decides they want to binge watch it, they don't have to give up their entire, life to do so. So that's why you do see me keep skip frame, like fast forwarding on the frames. I'm fast forwarding so that I can kind of speed the time up just by a few seconds. That was not my best idea right there. I hope he doesn't double. I doubt he has the speed to do so, but definitely was not ideal. I'll take it as a level up. It's free levels. Free levels, ladies. Free levels. Handing them out left and right. Oh snap. We got movement on the south end. Well, actually, it's the west end. Stefan, no! Stefan, crit that guy! Stefan, I'm scared! What are you doing? Oh, snap! Retreat! I'm terrified! I'm absolutely terrified! Oh, snap! Oh yeah, no, weapon triangle gets reversed whenever you go to dealing with reavers and stuff. Alright, let's see what's going on here. How far are you getting? Alright, safe. For now. Oh yeah, no, I cannot do... I can physically myself do a 10-hour stream if I wanted to, but there is no world where I want to do a 10-hour stream. And there's no world where people will watch a 10-hour stream. Some will, but it's like the truly dedicated people that do that kind of stuff. Alright, we're going to enemy phase this and see what all the movement's going to be. Let them come to us. Play defense. Nice dodge, Stefan. You're a good man. You're the GOAT. I knew he was going to handle business there. Whew. Alright, Mr. Paladin. What's Mr. Paladin got to say? You're not a paladin. What are you doing? They're getting iced. Getting bucketed. Stefan, I'm going to need you to step up. That's what I need you to do. Step up. Oh no! So she can finish that. I like that. We're moving on up with Misha, and I like that. Misha needs to move up in the world. Misha loves the dodge. Misha is the GOAT of dodging. An absolute thug, some would say. That's a lot of damage. 37. Why does it do so much more over here on this side? What does she have? Am I tweaking? What am I tweaking on? Why does it do more damage? I don't know. Let it happen. Let it slide. Let it ride. We're going to hellfire this thing. We're going to leave it at 1 health, which is perfect because I can bring someone in for a finisher here. Nice dodge by Penny, the Penny Goat. Goat of all pennies. The greatest of all pennies. Goat. Goat with a P. Yes. Beautiful. 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 Insanely high stats on everything all around. Oof. Oof. Crank him. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And a free level right there for my boy. There you go. That's for you, Ares, right there. I'll get that knight, that perfect, beautiful, everything but resistance level up. We love that. Alright, so we're going to have a follow-up issue here. All of this situation over here. Alright, so we can physics staff this. And by doing so, we can move up just a little bit closer. But here's what's gonna be my going issue. Is that guy. That guy is going to be an issue. Guaranteed going to be an issue. Hang on, Ares. I can't take a look right now. We're locking in. We gotta make sure we don't lose anyone. Okay, yeah, usually people would take breaks during their streams with other friends of the streams. Davis is streaming. one. Nope, no breaks. We don't take any breaks around here. Not around here, partner. That's the only logical answer right there is to hit that guy. Alright, we need to protect Misha, so we're going to hit a rescue. We're going to walk Mr. George over here. Alright, Mr. George, what's your movement? Your movement is not listed. Why? Let's try that again. Movement is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not far enough. Diddly darn it. Alright, she's finishing. That's good. Guaranteed finishes right here. Roderick is that good. There we go. Perfect. We're good. I'm not even stressing anymore. We're set. That's it. We're set. Paladin gone. Life is good. You know, we are calling Roderick the GOAT right now, but he is in, like, a very dangerous situation with this, and this all on him. Because, like, that's 16 damage. His resistance is, like, 5. Yeah, 5. 5 resistance. I'm going to set a deer next to him, and that's going to help a little, but not entirely. Give me that crit, Nestor. Nestor Lester. Nestor the what? Nestor the what? Oh. Can I reach? No, I cannot. That is a sword. So we need to handle that accordingly. Bada bing, bada boom. Whenever I finish, I should see your chats. Probably, but, you know, I try to zoom through enemy phase as quickly as possible. How good is my Lord? Let's take a look at her stats here in a second. I think I got her at, like, 18 or 19 right now, so she's up there. She's up there level-wise. Why are they going after Penny? That's so strange. I guess the coding is so strange. She's got some kind of, like, taunt on her or something. Critting with Hellfire is insane. 369. 93 damage just now on a half-dead enemy. Carmen, you doubled? Yeah, you're doubling. That's crazy. Yeah, see, I told y'all he was in danger. That's scary. Alright, we are moving on up. Higher and higher. Boom. Level up. Penny does have low defense. And you know what else she has? A low hit chance. Despite, like, hang on. I don't know how to get that fixed whenever it does that. It glitches sometimes. Her skill is atrocious. Her skill is terrible. But she makes up for it with a 25 maxed out already speed. Facts. That has always been in my mind whenever they go for her. And, if you noticed, it was very specifically the physical units, not the mana-based units or magic-based units. Why did I say mana? I don't even play. What's it called? Magic. Magic the Goothering. Magic the Goonering. I am hilarious. Magic the Goonering. Today. What kind of damage are you guys doing? 22, 21, 22, and I think his defense is already maxed, isn't it? Yep, we're going on down. But I know that there are cavalry reinforcements, so we do need to be ever so careful. Is it on this side? Yeah? Yeah. Where is your Vulnerary? You do not have one in your possession. That's fine, I guess. But let's not let that happen again. He ain't hitting nothing. Nestor was in fact not our next Jake. Nestor was our next failure. Our next fatality. Our next battle loss. This is insane! We're averaging 1 loss per match. What are we doing wrong, chat? Why are we not being more careful? These are lives. These are human lives we're dealing with. And I'm an idiot. They put their lives in my hands. Why me, Lord? Why me? I forget that's not effective. Yeah, level 16. I have my Adiran at level 16. Her resistance is up there too. Gosh, that's just a terrible turn of circumstances right there. We've lost so much already. Thank God he wasn't holding anything other than a killing lance. So this situation appears hilarious. There's nothing in this house. Where can he reach to? He can reach to right there. Whew, I'm glad I looked too, because Misha's right there in the hit range too. She's pretty close. Let's see what happens here. He's gonna walk over and come try and poke me is what's gonna happen. Alright, let's give this guy 0 chance of hitting her. You do 3 damage. Buddy, sit down. Sit down. Roderick hits those. He gets skills, doesn't he? What was that, sure shot or something? Quick draw. He does not get skills. That's insane. Crank him! If that's a comment talking about how we lost Nestor, I'm not reading it. I don't even want to see it. What's he got left? 3 uses? 3 uses, good. I left Misha there! Oh, thank God! He values his life. He very well probably could have took her out. Let's see. 23 damage. 26 health. Yeah, I think he could have probably doubled her. That could have ended terribly. Let's see if we can reach him. Yep, we can. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. I'm sick of that sniper. What do you mean by it isn't T-Rent00? If you're asking about my handle on here, it's T_Rent00. But I just, like, for simplicity purposes, I go by T-Rent. Oh yeah, they got high speed, but if you've got the 4 over, you're gonna get them. Which I think her speed is almost, if not maxed out. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's so strange. Yeah, her speed is maxed out, so she's gonna double on pretty much everything. All right, those are a bunch of spears. I wish I had my axe unit over here. That would have been so nice. Teddy could have been getting levels for for the freebies. For the furizzles, my nizzles. That's it. Now's our last bait right there. Correct. No, it was not. Somehow he has one more. I don't know what that's about. Stephen, how many? You only got 3 uses left on that javelin. That's crazy. How you handling this? You handling this good? 22 damage max. Crit him right here. Let's go, baby. That's why we put Teddy in the front lines. That's why Teddy's the GOAT. Teddy's the gangster. I see you were not talking about Nestor's death, even though it was an American tragedy. A tragedy, I say, an American tragedy, not a normal one, an American one. He can almost reach me. That's not cool. We're gonna hold off and see how that plays out. Yeah, I knew they weren't gonna be doing any damage to him. It's just, ooh, yep, there's that rider down there. I don't know. What's the initiation for that? I don't know what caused that. I guess it's a turn-based situation. Doubling, let's go. He's still doubling. He's doubling. I don't know how he's doubling a flying unit, but he did. Roderick might actually be a GOAT. He might be a thug. He might actually be out here like that. Now this guy, I feel like I'm using him up too quickly, but at the same time, I don't care. Crank him. We gotta start speeding up. I know we're getting short on time. And we still have to go through and get all the chests. Mr. George. Senior George. Oh wait, I can do trade-offs and then move back, right? Yes, I can. Oh shoot, 36 damage insane. Comment. How would Ares from FE4 do in the game? That's a great question because I have never played FE4. I have played 6, 7, and 8. Fire Emblem, Blazing, and Binding. Or Fire Emblem, Sacred, Blazing, and Binding. Those are the only ones I've ever played. I will not try to pretend that I am something that I am not. Aside from greatness, I am greatness. We should not be playing Chance over here. Let's see, 77, 87. We're gonna go with 87. Mr. George, I'm gonna need you to open up to crits. I need you to become available for those. Can you fit me in your schedule, Mr. George? Also, I'm not joking. We are about to start just zooming through these. Schmack. Who is that? Nissa? Nissa, I need you and Melinda over there. Useless supports. Let's go, baby. We love those. Alright, Penny, run it down over there. Alright, we're done over here. We don't need any units to be staying back at this point. Who are we waiting on? Senior Daddy. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm zooming in my room. I didn't expect this level to take so long. That was a big hit. That hurt. We almost accidentally skipped our turn. That's not good. He's no good, Mr. George. Let's see. Man, this level is very axe centered for whatever reason. Alright, we're gonna give that over to Roderick. Let him get a 16 with 19 strength. Alright, and then we're gonna push these few up. Get everybody going up there. Let it happen. That's much better. How much are you doing? We're gonna let it ride. What are we on? 14 with you, level 14. I'm gonna let that happen. She critted him. That's funny. Make sure there's no more reinforcements hidden anywhere. Walk everybody on up. I think it just actually, yeah, I used a physics staff there. I didn't mean to. She does not need a silver sword in her possession at the moment. Now, I am fully aware that there is a dialogue available for the boss on this level. We're not doing it for the simple fact of I didn't bring Lucas with me because he's an actual cheese whiz. The guy sucks badonkadonk. And he sucks it like at the actual hardest point of his life. Do the roar! He did the roar. 22 minutes. What are you talking about? I'm at 42 minutes in total at the moment, sir. I do not have time. I refuse to go over an hour. I'm definitely going to go over an hour because I have so much more I need to do on this level. Like run down here and grab all this stuff. Hit him. Oh yeah. I'm going to have all these guys one shot by the time somebody gets over there to handle it. Let's see. Crit! For no reason, by the way. Alright. Genuinely? What? How's he moving? Why is he moving? We just need to take care of that guy. Just like that. It's that easy. That easy. It's that easy, baby. It's that easy. Oh, jeez. It's like, well, you see, this thing that's called timing is not in your favor. Alright, we're going to use her to get a little bit of further on the distance. And then get our walk 'em down boys up in there. Stefan walk 'em down Curry. Adiran walk 'em down Adiran. She doesn't need skill, right? No, we're good. We're doing skill. Who needs skill? I think I have a skill book and an energy ring still. Let's see if I can feed that over to Nissa up there. Alright, we need to get healer walking in. Because I need to get him up. I think he's a bit of a powerhouse if I'm not mistaken. Yes, power growth is insane. Skill is terrible. Why are all my healers like the worst with hit rates? Like, you put a challenge in front of them and the challenge has to be hit rates every time. That's a scary situation right there. Mr. George, are you doing better? You are doing much better, sir. No, he chopped his face. He made his head roll. Alright, here, let's get down here. How far is she attacking? Yeah, so we're good. We're still out of range and everything. Okay, we're gonna give Melinda a bit of a job here. Her job is to take this key out of supply, do a quick support. I don't care what you have to say, just talk and get it over with. Get our off-brand molder in there. No damaging stuffs. Yeah, we're good. Do. We are rushing super fast because we are running out of time. It's so bad. Did she just... Why did she level up power? She has no need for power. She is but a child. Crank 'em, Teddy. That is the Mr. Teddy. Mr. Teddy Teddyson. I can't remember. I think I tested that and they didn't have anything to say to each other. I doubt Roderick's going to be able to do anything against this chick, Helga, but we're going to walk him in there and just see. Alright, who needs some levels here? Because why not? Actually, how are you fare? Terrible. Okay, we won't be doing that. Level manipulation! Activate! Look at that. Level 15 right there. So if she attacked again, that's 18. She doubles and does 4 damage now. What is that about? Ah, that's my dancer standing next to it. Let's see. You forgot to put Nestor in the death counter. Also gave Harry stats, growth, affinity, and his 80 hits, infinity use, 30 might, 5 weight. I am not putting Nestor on until the next go round because it does take me a little bit of time to get him put on. So he'll be getting put on the next stream. Yeah, that's kind of how I just been doing the death counter or units lost situation. Because I'm very particular. It's not OCD, I don't think, but I'm very particular about how it looks up there. So I like it to be all even and stuff. That whole time we were sitting there playing with that knight, we could have been over here opening these chests. Another Devil's Axe. That's crazy. Should we double Hellfire? The answer is a stern yes. You will not win here today. I will protect my lands. No, you won't. There's a reason that we're sitting here with a Hellfire Tome and you are not. It's because we are the protagonists. Level 15 with 10 strength? Who? Who's level 15 with 10 strength? That's gonna be close, but we're gonna try it. No, I don't want to try it because it's a far distance. Hang on, let's see. Ares, stat, growth, affinity, and match is 80 hit, affinity, units is 30 might. 30 might? I'm sorry, I think I'm reading that wrong. I know what the boss music's called, along with the showdown music. It's got an actual name, Crit. You can use the sound on TikTok. Look at that, level 19 right there. And he's got a master seal in hand. Oh wait, I forgot we had a job for somebody around here. A job that somebody isn't doing. Talisman. Let's go, baby. Who needs it? Teddy needs it. I'm gonna wait to get his promotion done before or get him to level 20 before I do his promotion. Why? Because it's my run and I make the rules. I am God. No. It's like, I am God. This is a terrible situation right here. Putting a bolting tome on a terrible hitting character. What is that? Rez? Oh, that's going on Teddy. 100% going on Teddy. But we got everything. Yeah, everything's good. Let's listen to her talk a little bit. It's so funny. I did a practice run of this a while back, and Lucas and his sister were dead. Thank you for the compliments on my great timing. I'm at 51 minutes, and I'm just going to spam the down button. I've already read all this, thank God. But I did a practice run on this a while back, and they both died on my practice run. I just left them dead. They were not in the cutscene whenever it came on to, you know, show like them talking to the mom and everything. Yeah, it didn't show the kids. They were definitely iced. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm just letting the words play out. We are almost done with this, by the way, guys. And give her a few seconds. Let her marinate. Let her marinate. She's about to dip out on us. Ladies and gentlemen, take her out. Mom, why? Mom, listen to me. Open your eyes, mother. Mother, please. Helga, I'm sorry your story had to end here. That's funny, because even their text is gone. Like, you don't get to hear words from them if they die. I was the advisor, and I'm going to tell you about this secret thing that you're going to go do. We're going to call it Chapter 14 or 13X, probably. And, yeah. It's not actually Chapter 14 or 13X because it's not optional. It's guaranteed. You have to do it no matter what. Here's another thing real quick for the end of the video. Aries, I don't know. You don't have to do anything, but if you want to tell your friends, we are doing a free giveaway of this bottle along with all these 6 sampler products inside of it whenever we hit 50 subs. So if you want to share the video to any buddies you got, most Fire Emblem people only have like one Fire Emblem friend in their entire friend group. Me, on the other hand, I have zero. I'm a part of a few Discords, but that's about it. So, yeah, guys, that is it. We're done. Video's over. I think we made terrible timing. We're at like 53 minutes. This video almost took an hour. GG's, everyone. Big loss on the Nestor situation. I'll have to make sure that I put him up on the top there. Up, there, general area, there. If you're on TikTok, it's nowhere. If you're on YouTube, it's right there. I'm pointing at a wall in reality. But, yeah, that's it, guys. T_rent00 about to be signing off and ending soon. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe to the YouTube. It's all that matters to me. Thank you.